It's my post-fight reaction to Liam Cameron versus Ben Whittaker. I thought Liam Cameron did an excellent job. I picked Liam Cameron a couple of days before the fight because I thought that he was gonna go out there and give a solid performance. Really believed in his abilities, his boxing ability. He went out there early. I feel like Ben Whittaker started off early and threw a couple of combinations, and it really started to bother Liam Cameron early in the first round. But when the second, third round came around, Liam Cameron was dominating. He was dominating to the point where Whittaker tried to do some showboating around the third round, I want to say, and he realized, oh, I'm not in that type of fight right now. I think everything flashed right before his eyes. He like, I'm not in that type of fight. Why am I showboating right now? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know why you're showboating right now. Cameron's a very good fighter, man. He was doing some very good work early on. These guys really can't deal with him when you going toe to toe. He's a great boxer. He's underrated. The 6 losses don't really mean anything on the record. When you have a guy like this that's ready to go in and work, Ben Whittaker just wasn't ready, man. He wasn't. This was a huge step up fight for him, and I think he's seen how long Cameron's been out of the loop as far as with boxing and everything. He's saying to himself, "Ah, well, this guy lost to so and so. He's over the hill." He's not over the hill, and he just proved it today. Shout out to Liam Cameron, proud of him. He did a good job in his performance. Should have been a win. He was robbed. The draw, it doesn't mean nothing if you're not going to do a rematch. It shouldn't have to be a rematch. I think Ben Whittaker went out there after they had the situation. I think after the Liam Cameron started putting hands on him late in the round, the last round, he was trying to he just wanted to end the fight, man. He pulled a guy, flipped him over the ropes. You know they're tired, they don't have their legs. A lot of boxing going on. It's a high-powered, high-paced fight, high tempo. And Ben Whittaker, he looked like he wanted a way out, allegedly. And Liam Cameron was basically still had an opportunity to win a fight on the judges' cards, which was surprising. I thought they were just going to disqualify the whole fight, no contest, whatever. But they go ahead and say, let's go to the scorecards. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw. Well, Liam Cameron letting his hands go. He won the second round, the third round, the fourth round. What are we talking about? A draw by what? He was dominating. In the last round he was letting his hands go. Yeah, Whittaker was doing a great job boxing, but Cameron winning that fight, he was letting his hands go, man. He's been letting his hands go. I've been trying to warn everybody about this fight. The guy's a dog. He's not no journeyman or some cab driver. The guy's a real fighter with real ability, with a real jab, real uppercuts. And he looked like what he said he was. He said, I'm the Sheffield Bitterville. And people was like, it's funny. It wasn't funny, man. He went in there and dominated. He deserved that win. He definitely deserved that win. That was a huge, huge problem I have with the judging and everything in Saudi Arabia. I had a problem with that. I don't care about all the other stuff that's going on. Or that Turkey on the Sheik and all these guys are running. That's cool and everything, but the judges got to get better, man. It got to get better. It has to get better. The judges has to get better. I see a lot of media people asking Cameron about questions about the fight. Why don't you go report what you report? On Monday, will those guys report that they felt like it was a robbery? That's all I want to know. Are you going to report that on Monday was it a robbery? No, you won't. So that's the problem with boxing. Man, and that's the thing I've been saying lately. People don't, if Ben Whittaker would have lost the fight, nobody would have cared. Just get a man who deserved his win, the win. Give the man who deserves the win a win. Let's just do that. Liam Cameron did an excellent job in that fight. Very proud of him. Very proud of Liam Cameron. Did an excellent job in the fight. Looked like a warrior. One of my favorite boxers. Today. One of my favorite boxers. One of my favorite boxers. Especially after hearing his story. The dude's been through a lot over the last couple of years. He deserved that win, man. I don't know if people realize that. This ain't no regular boxing story. And I was going to say I was going to put a video together. And I might still do it. I don't want to try to use nobody's bad news as some kind of, leap of faith or anything. But he did a good job in that fight, man. Whittaker was doing an excellent job boxing. It was a good fight. I hate that the result was the way it was, but it was a good fight, though. But I was so proud of the way that Liam Cameron was fighting back. This is a guy who hasn't fought much in the last 5 to 6 years. So this is someone who's fighting off just pure ability, faith, IQ, talent, hard work, everything, self-belief. He deserved that win, man. He really did deserve that win. I feel like he went out there and did a good job boxing, and he deserves full credit. Will he get opportunity? He needs opportunities. He needs main event opportunities right now. I think when people seen him do against Lyndon Arthur, you got to realize Lyndon Arthur went 12 rounds with Bivol, then went 12 rounds with Liam Cameron. So what that tells you about Liam Cameron? And look what Liam Cameron and look what Bitterbill did tonight with Bivol. Went 12 rounds. So going 12 rounds with Bivol ain't easy. That 175 division is loaded. Yeah, I'm proud of Liam Cameron, man. I know he got his phone, everything probably blowing up right now. But that dude is a legit boxer, man. He really is. He is a legit pro. Elite. He is an elite fighter. Went out there and showed Ben Whittaker this level is not easy. Boxing is not about numbers. It's not about losses. It's not about the past. It's not about what happened 2 years ago. It's about two men in the ring proving themselves and going through and making something happen. Very proud of what Liam Cameron did. Ben Whittaker did an excellent job boxing this fight. I want to say this again. Did an excellent job boxing this fight for a young guy with 8 fights. On the level he is, he was doing an excellent job boxing. Did nothing wrong in this fight. He was actually going to contribute to one of the best fights I've probably ever seen. To be honest with you, everybody feels that way because a lot of people are talking about the fight. And it was the first fight on the card. A lot of people feel like this fight was one of the best fights of all time. As far as the competitiveness, and people might think, oh, you're exaggerating. Bro, look at how people are talking about this fight online. I haven't heard not one person say, man, that fight was boring, man. That was a bad fight. The first thing I'm hearing people say is, hey, win the rematch. They should do a rematch. How could you not do a rematch? So it was a very good fight. I'm kind of proud that went down the way it did. But yeah, Liam Cameron definitely needs opportunities. The UK definitely has talent, but it needs to be able to be showcased. And that's one of the guys. I know people are invested in Ben Whittaker. I know he's a big talent, big name. I'm a big fan of Ben Whittaker. I feel like he's a very good fighter. I thought he always had skills. He has a silver medal, but for some reason people don't understand that he's still a good fighter when it comes down to skills. But they don't know he's a silver medalist. But at the end of the day, did a good job fighting against Cameron. But Cameron won that fight, man. The flipping over the ropes, insane, man. Insane. Should have never happened. Is Whittaker hurt? I don't know how he hurt his leg and his other foot. But what I do know is it was a cop-out, man. It was a way out. Because if Cameron would have did the same thing to Ben Whittaker, I would say, hey, man, Cameron just trying to get out the fight, man. He's just trying to get out the fight. I know Cameron gas tank ain't bad because he wasn't tired. He wasn't tired and he wasn't gassed out. He was still fighting at a high level. But I'm proud of Liam Cameron, man. He really won this fight to me in my eyes. And he gonna be a winner regardless. The people gonna make sure he a winner. But that was a good fight between him and Ben Whittaker. He let his hands fly. It was an amazing fight. I can't even break it down right now because I'm mad. I'm mad that he lost, but I'm proud that he put the performance on because I knew he can do that.